Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, and cross-watchers. This is your tarot and rune reading for the month of November 2024. So the first rune that is coming out for you is called Thorisaz, and it is coming out in the inverted position. And this is your only negative rune, so hear me out for a second. You just need to not make any rash decisions this month. Think things through. That is it, okay? Just think things through and proceed very cautiously, because Thorisaz is the rune of boundaries, and whenever it comes out, it just sort of can give you a warning, like maybe some frustrating or dangerous energies are at play here. But when it's in reverse, it's more so like probably your own actions that can lead to issues. So that's at least good, because if it's your own actions, you have control over that, you know? So it's like, just make sure you're not making any bad decisions. Think things through a little bit more this month, okay? That would be my recommendation to you. Then your second rune out we have is Awaz, and it's also coming out in this inverted position. This also came out for Gemini in the inverted position, so you're definitely not alone here with this influence. And so I would, this feels like Mercury retrograde energy. And yes, we do have a Mercury retrograde beginning at the end of the month, but this can just show some, I don't want to say delays, just some frustrating influences when it comes to traveling or vehicles. So if any of you are like selling or buying a vehicle or purchasing some form of like transportation, whether that are like airplane tickets, wow, that's so weird. Wow. Oh, hold on, let me finish my sentence. If you're purchasing any transportation, tickets or anything like that, just make sure you're like reading through the things that you can or cannot bring, and you know what you need to do. And again, it's like, don't let your own mess up be the problem. The reason why I said wow, out the window there's been this hawk just flying around, lurking. It's a beautiful hawk, and I just witnessed it flying away, being chased by like 3 different crows. I have crows out back my house, and they own those back streets, honey, okay? Like, no hawk's gonna come in stealing their babies, okay? So that was crazy. Probably a sign, guys, probably a sign. You know, work with the people around you. Don't do things on your own. Don't try to push yourself. So this is a typical Virgo stuff right here, okay? If you're going through some crazy things, like some challenges, talk to and invite the people around you who want to help you. Like, for example, if you're trying to buy or sell a car and you know nothing about cars, bring your friends with you who do know stuff about cars. Get advice from the people around you who have bought or sold cars before, you know? And I'm not saying that you're all buying and selling cars or whatever, but it's like, you don't have to go alone. You don't have to do this alone. Just like those 3 crows. It's like danger was present, as we saw Thorisaz coming out in your reading saying, hey, there's some danger present here. But you're able to easily get rid of it by working with the people around you. And that's exactly what Awaz talks about when it's upright. Working with the people around you and all being on the same page about something, and therefore something moves forward so easily. Especially if you're making any big life changes right now, or going through any stressful situations, work with the people around you. Stop trying to act like an island, like, oh, I'll figure it out on my own. You're just going to add to your problems so much, add to your stress so much. And there's so much more that can go wrong when you're the only one taking on the mental challenges of like doing something, you know? There's a lot more room for error when you're the only set of eyes on something, okay? And then your final rune out for this reading is called Perthro, and this is the rune of chance. Now, this is really positive, guys, because when Perthro comes out like towards the end of a reading, and this is your last rune, so it's the last of the runes, it really shows a big celebration. Taking some bold actions, taking a chance, taking a leap of faith this month will really pay off for you, okay? So aside from all that scary stuff, I feel like sometimes in readings, you know, this isn't a bad reading at all. This is actually very positive. But sometimes, you know, the runes especially, they're very protective over people. All of the runes, every single one of the runes, I don't view any of them as negative. You know, all of their influences are extremely important in the world, and they come out for a person to help them avoid certain hiccups. So it's like, If you're doing any traveling, I don't know, I would just highly recommend bringing a friend or, having someone help you out or talk you through anything that you may be apprehensive about, or if there's just any sort of life transition you're making at this time. Again, talk to the people around you. Don't try to do things on your own because you're not alone. And look at that. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out as your first card. Wow. And this is you. This is your divine feminine energy. So you are in a position of power and strength this month. It looks like finances are greatly improving for a lot of you. Taking good care of your health, the health of pets as well. There could be some concerns about pets, maybe like, especially if you're traveling, taking a vacation or moving. You may not want to stress out the little ones, whoever they may be, children, animals, plants, etc. So, and we see people around you with this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is very nurturing. It's like, hey, I'll watch your kids, I'll watch your pets, I'll take care of your plants, I'll help you out. You have people around you who want to help you, who get joy from helping you, and who actually really look forward to it. So when you reject their help, they actually feel sad. So, and don't think that by rejecting help, you're somehow doing that person a favor, because literally some people just want to be there, want to support you, and they get joy from that. Okay, so let them do that. And look at that. 3 of Cups is your second card out. What did I just say? Virgo, you're going to have such a successful month if you allow your friends, your family, your community into your life to support you through any major changes that may be going on right now, or any problems that you may, or worries that you may be going through. It's like, let them in because they want to be there. Like, let's just say, for example, you start working, but you have young children. And it's like, well, daycare is so expensive, but maybe you have family members who aren't working, who really want to spend more time with your kids. Like, they want to be a greater part of your life. Stop viewing your kids as burdens, because that person, you're depriving them from that connection. If they want to help you, they tell you that they want to help you. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, there are people who gain from helping you, but you might be in this mindset of like, I don't want to burden that person with my problems and what I'm going through. And then you try doing it on your own, and then that's when problems can arise. That's when life becomes stressful. And it's like, you can go so much further in terms of happiness, support, just life quality when you work as a community, when you work as a team. Now, this is a very cultural discussion, because some cultures are really great at doing this. They're a collective culture. They're used to being heavily dependent upon each other and each other's families, etc., to improve the quality of life. And there are other cultures who are heavily independent. A lot of like Western cultures, like United States, which I know most of you are from, very, very independent culture that almost shames you for relying upon your community. It's like you have to do everything on your own. And that's why so many people are depressed because that's not how life's supposed to go. So I don't know. Just rely on your support system this month is what I want to say. And you will have so much happiness. They'll be happy. It's a win-win-win-win-win for everybody involved. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so in the beginning of this month, there may be some things that you need answers back on. Like maybe you're planning a trip, maybe you're making a move, a new job, new relationship, whatever. But it's like the communication, like you don't know the exact details of how this is going to unfold. You just know that there's a new beginning here for you, but it's not very much set in stone quite yet. It's a little bit up in the air still in the beginning of the month at least. We have the moon. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, I want concrete evidence of how life will unfold. So try not to get too in your head about that. I mean, I know it could be a little bit anxiety inducing when you know that there's a long journey ahead of you, but you don't know exactly how that will unfold. And the moon perfectly encapsulates that feeling. It's the intuition. And when we're in positions in life where we can't see the full road ahead just yet, we have to operate off of our intuition. However, the reason why the moon also rules over our subconscious is because if your subconscious has been failed in the past, you've been betrayed, you've been left at the worst time possible, things like that, your subconscious mind can go into like an overactive mode. And, because you don't know exactly how the future is going to unfold, you start getting all these fears, these worries, this overthinking. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen to a lot of you. Like you're going to get into that overthinking Virgo energy of yours, but it's one thing I would be mindful of, just as long as you keep trusting your intuition and seeing where life is taking you in the present moment, you will be fine. Okay. We have the Two of Wands coming out, second row of cards now, planning for the future. A new life awaits. Yeah, you're looking out on life and the things that are unfolding for you. And it just feels really good. There's a lot of positive developments in your life, a strong community, a brand new start that's coming in. It just feels great. I feel some travel or movement for you this month as well. And that's where you may need some help from your community and your support system. 6 of Wands, success. You see, I was telling you, with this rune, with this card, there is a massive win for you this month, a big celebration. Okay, this could be like a promotion, a move, the birth of a child, something big and exciting where it's like all eyes are on you. Like, wow, look at what that person's doing. There's a lot of people talking about like you, Virgo. That Virgo, do you see what they're doing? It's so cool. Like, you know, so awesome. They're going through this life journey, this life change. You know, and those people want to help you. They want to be a part of that story. They want to talk about it. Give them something positive to talk about. Let them into your life. We have the priest or the Hierophant coming out upright. And yeah, this gives similar messages as well. There are folks who have been there and done that, who have, you know, already done what you are going to be doing. And this is saying like, rely on those people. Find mentors for yourself. Find people who know what they're doing already. You know, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're going to have a stressful life. Let me tell you that. Like, if you have all the answers, if you're the smartest person in the communities you surround yourself with, first off, you're going to have extremely slow growth, like personal growth. You're going to feel like you're being weighed down by the people around you, burdened by the people around you, and really carrying the team, if you will. And the priest, the Hierophant, is a card that suggests, you know, surrounding yourself with people who are winners in life. You know, it represents the spiritual leaders in our life, our spiritual leaders, our therapists, our life coaches, the people we look up to, whether they're family or not, you know, authors, teachers, healers, just people who have the experience that we don't have, and just listening to our elders, you know, the ones who are respectable at least, and letting that make your life easier. You know, it's like, think about it like this. You might have really great advice to give a friend, they don't listen to it, and you're like, okay, well, they're gonna have to learn the hard way. If they would just follow my advice, their life would be so much easier, right? You know what I'm talking about? So like the same thing applies in reverse. You know, you don't have to go through all of the stress and struggles to, you know, be the lead, like find out the hard way with everything you do in life. Look to mentors. And then we have the 4 of Swords coming out in reverse. Yeah, needing a nap, needing a vacation. Through all of this change in life, I'm seeing a lot of learning, a big learning curve for you guys. You may be taking on new information, a new fresh start, having new experiences, seeing new places, really navigating a new life. And there's a lot of unknowns that come with that. And, you know, that could take a toll on your energy levels, obviously, when you're constantly surrounded by new information, new environments, new people, you know, so make sure you're getting enough sleep, enough rest, and you're not overfilling your schedule. Okay. Beautiful month ahead, Virgo. Have fun with this. Rely on the people around you. They want to help, you know, think in a collectivist mindset. Okay. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, or this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. I'd love to hear your own psychic insights into what you feel like will be happening in November. So let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you have not already. I'll be posting the weekly readings shortly. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course. So go ahead and check those things out. Bye-bye.